Beyond marketing event, cost of all buildings reduced by 36% for 12 months. 36%? Wait, what? That's a lot of money. Alright everybody, so hello and welcome back to another episode on Rise of Industry with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our massive industry out here in Panowitz. In the last episode we decided to branch out into some new production lines. The first one that we've actually started to slowly take care of being another toy factory, but actually taking care of toy furniture then. So we do have a good bunch of demands out here for toy furniture in Panowitz, which, well, we've got a bit more potential than we're currently using just yet, and we may actually make use of that very soon. But for the time being, with all the lumber yards that we do have, we did take on at least our current capacities in order to hopefully get some more products on the market, then in order to make even more money that we can then subsequently, of course, reinvest into a business. Now the thing is that these investments in the last episode actually did take quite a toll as to our wallet balance. As you can see, we're currently at 1.34 mil, which is really not the greatest thing in the world. Now we are, of course, very nicely proceeding here with all the newly set up industries, but we will have to probably focus on actually getting some money back in today before we actually continue expanding away happily ever after. Now, one question out here to me being, no, this is all fine, I think. So we've got, of course, this massive amount of water siphons around here. That's all working away nicely still. Was just checking back at that. We do have cotton fields currently being researched because we do have stuffing also eyed that we would like to take care of sometime. We do need toy factories for that too, and we can make some profit off of that, but for that purpose we need to actually get the cotton fields underway first, and we also need to really get some more money underway. Now I'm really considering to start taking up a loan here to increase our profitability based off of the possibilities that we have. And maybe we should actually consider doing that. The thing is, we did, I think, have a starting loan of about like 10 million going, which I'm not quite sure where that's currently sat at. We've got assets of 11 mil, of course, here, which is good news. Even though we've also got money in the bank and though we've paid off part of the loan, I think. You can see right here, 1.5 mil have been paid off. We've made like a good 3 mil in profit then thus far, which is something. It's not the world, but it's something. I'm really unsure though if we should actually take out a loan or not. Like what the point is going to be. I mean, 10% interest is going to be a bunch of money. I do think I've got the potential to make it back. I'm not sure I should do it though, to be honest. I mean, 10% is a lot of money still in terms of interest. But then again, if we end up waiting too much, I'm really unsure. Like, we've got 2 mil for the time being, so maybe we push it back a bit, but I'm really sort of worried that we're gonna end up being absolutely, well, left behind by all our competitors. You can see just how much better they have developed. Cotton fields, by the way, being researched. How much better they have developed compared to us, so that is certainly a worry right there. Also, of course, all our R&D also really being part of the, the money we've gained, sort of. But yeah, I'm really not sure. Like, I've gotten the cotton underway, which I suppose is a start. Now the question really being, do we maybe halt the research for a minute and just take care of making some more money? Because all of these things, of course, all of these more advanced products we can use eventually, most certainly. I'm just not really quite convinced that, well, maybe we're spending a bit much on research at the moment and should just consider to, you know, get some money going to expand on what we currently have. The thing is, I mean, the stuffing is really quickly gotten out of the way. Actually, 400k is quite a lot of money. I'm unsure. Like, after the stuffing, we don't really have much of anything to branch out to. Is sort of a point, right? And, I don't know. I really don't quite know. Like, all this, the thing is, we don't have demands for all these advanced products currently, so researching all that doesn't make much of any sense. The only thing that we had really eyed was the Easter eggs, which for the Easter eggs, we need a lot of things, and a very complex production chain, which I'm not quite sure is going to be worth it, to be honest. Well, at least not at this current stage, because it would really add quite a lot of complexity. But then again, I mean, I guess we do want to keep expanding. The other option, I suppose, being to just research this kind of stuff and get more crop fields and more livestock fields and just sell it out to more places. I think that could really be the thing to do. Because I don't really have the money to invest into continuously making new products. I think we're going to do that. So let's go for the farm storage then. Livestock fields are going to be incredibly expensive, though. That's going to take ages till we have that researched. It's going to increase our profitability significantly, so... Also, time seems to be continuously proceeding regardless. We did complete our contract, which is good news, most certainly. Let us go and choose a new outgoing destination then for our beef, which is, of course, going to be then the... Was it the farmers? No, wait. The beef we delivered to the farmer's market in Cotsfeld. Yeah, right, okay. So, that should be delivered out again as well and making us money again. I'm not sure. The one thing that I do certainly 100% want to do here is actually look at getting more wood so I can expand on the toy factory stuff out here. Now, in order to get more... Actually, I've got a fourth lump. Let me pause this for a second. I don't quite remember. Did we get that lumberyard going in the last episode? Or did we have that one already? We gotta maybe make a quick, like, recollection of how much we produce here. So this should be 6... Well, okay, that one gets 6 units as well. So that should be 24 units of wood a month. We use 4... Wait, what did I say? 24, right? 6, 12, 8, yeah. So 24, we use 4 per one of these, so that is 12. That is 16. And this one I think used less. Yes, so we're at 18. So we theoretically do have enough wood to get another 3 toy factories for this toy furniture going to completely fill the demand, right? It's actually good news, to be honest. Maybe we should just try and capitalize on that more. We don't really have any more outgoings than just the toy factories in the wood as well, just as I assumed, so... Should be fine. The one thing that I'm currently noticing, though... Oh, yeah, right, because this thing here is in the logistics zone, so we don't need an outgoing destination. That is kind of part of the auto logistics zone, so that's fine. And then, marbles. Why do I have marbles as outgoing? Is it just due to the... Oh, yeah, I think that's just due to the toy store being in the auto logistics zone, so it kind of adds all of those connections automatically. So that's nice. I think that's pretty good. We are just going to continue investing then, which, well, hopefully is going to pay off. I mean, the toy factory is, after all, 600k, which is a lot of money. We do get, like, 20k per product made, I think. Right? 20k per product made. So given that we make, like, 4 a month, that means that we make 80k per toy factory per month. So one toy factory takes like well, a good 7-ish months. It takes a while, so like 7-8 months somewhat to pay off is a long time. So, well, that's gonna have to be that. We're gonna make more. We're gonna make more toy furniture one way or another. Should all be fine, I hope. Still, in terms of pollution, that's of course something to kind of keep in mind. And I don't want to take too many trees away from these harvesters too. So we're kind of gonna run out of thingamajig here soon out of space for toy factories, which is a worry. I do not think I can squeeze in more right here, because this is not connectable via a road. So maybe like another 2 up here wouldn't hamper the wood production there too much. I just need 2 more, so that would be fine. The thing is, we of course don't have enough money to instantly make 2. Kind of considering if I want to make instantly 1 more though. It's a risk. It's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take, I suppose. So, well, let's see how that part is going to go. So the warehouse then, is this in the auto logistics zone? It is. Okay. So this is in the auto logistics zone. That should mean that in ingoing, that is also in the auto logistics zone, which indeed is the case. And we are going to have to set a new manual destination for the wood, which is going to be that toy factory right there, of course, which we're going to set up with the whole same rules, which is a max sent of 8 and a min kept of 4. And, yeah. Should be good. Okay, cool. So let's get time playing again, and let's hope that this is all quickly going to get going and get us some profit, because, well, that's of course quite the financial risk. Then on the other hand side, us taking that financial risk means that we can quicker make some of this invested money back as well. 1.3 million already back in the bank, which is honestly quite good news. What I am going to do alongside here already is going to be expanding this urban road all the way out to here, so we kind of pre-provision for that last toy factory that we are going to build. And well, you can see they're all already nicely making toys, which is beautiful. The only thing that I'm kind of still worried about, which we are going to check here, is going to be the pollution heat map, which feels like it's becoming a bit more red, but it also feels like it's still well within the limits. So hopefully, for the time being, that's going to be fine. I mean, we've also got a lot of trees around here, which I think, as to the tutorial, should help filter out some of that pollution. So overall, I think we're probably going to be good. Now, we are already back to 1.6 mil, which is good. That kind of feels like we're accelerating in terms of monetary growth here. So we're going to get the last toy factory going as well. That should, for one, cover all the demand and panowitz for the stuff. For the other, it should also kind of cover all the wood that we're producing. So we're nicely using all the potential that we have, and we are nicely also covering all the demand that we have, which I guess is good news. So we're going to go choose a new destination for this stuff, of course, new toy factory, because that's not in the auto logistics zone. We're going to go and set things to max send, and I did forget something right here, which we're going to have to fix, just noticing now, a max send of 8, min kept of 4. What I did forget to set here in the toy factory is actually the outgoing for the toy furniture that I make, so that is most certainly a bit of an issue. We're going to set that for that toy factory. We're going to set it for the new one as well. Sorry for that little mistake, but I guess we noticed just in time, and then we're going to go and nicely sell all that stuff out too. So hopefully that is going to amp up our production quite significantly and help us make more money that way. Now we are again at a point where, well, I'm actually going to pump money into research. We're going to go for stuff, and we're going to go for the max research speed, and we're going to get things underway so that we can hopefully soon, well, get some more factories going for stuffing then. Now the question really is where in the world I'm going to stick those factories, because I'm utterly out of space here. Technically, I guess this harvester would have enough trees up here to not be limited by me plonking factories down right here. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing, but 4 factories is also kind of the question where I'm going to put them all. If I'm going to click P here, this technically all is also being air purified, so maybe we can put the remainder right there of factories. I mean, it's going to be close, but hopefully that will work. What is this? Why is there pollution out here? Oh, is that due to the high amounts of traffic as well? Didn't know that affected things that badly, but it seems that the warehouse actually has got so much traffic going out there that I've got a pollution indicator right there, which, well, good to know. I guess it's not going to affect us too badly up there, and it doesn't really look too crazy, so hopefully going to be good for a while there. Now, what we will have to actually look at, though, is, well, planting and harvesting some cotton, because that's what we're going to need for the factories, of course, in terms of making stuffing. Now, the thing is that we currently really don't have the money for this stuff anyway, so Let's maybe go to a bit of a faster speed for a minute. We do have a contract out here to deliver leather to Thorn. We should be making leather, right? We are making leather. Yes, leather to Thornstetten. We're most certainly going to bid on that and just hope that nobody else is going to go with it, which I'm sure there's going to be someone that's going to try. Never mind. Where's Thornstetten even at? Down there. Okay. I mean, that's fine. 250% seems very worth it. We're going to go and reroute this then to Thornstetten. Cool. And that should then cover that contract for us in the near future and make us some extra money, which is, of course, always very helpful. Now, 1.24 million again. I mean, the finances are going the right way, so that is most certainly good news. I would also like to get rid of these contract alerts and everything else down there. And, well, then, I don't know, cotton. Cotton is the question. Where do we plant and harvest all our cotton, and what in the world is this? Is this like some sort of resource, or is that just like rocks standing around the middle of nowhere? Because this also... Oh, there's copper right there. Huh. Fancy. I mean, it's interesting, because, I mean, there's a lot of natural resources here, and... okay. So we're gonna add the resource names right here. This is copper, of course, right? This stuff, well, there's like copper in between all these. So this is generally like a copper harvesting area, so we can't really use that as space to harvest cotton. Not quite sure what's going on up here. I mean, there's oil right there. These rocks, I guess we don't care about. There's no gas up here, so I'm kind of thinking this would be the area to go and harvest cotton at. Now, I'm kind of sort of wondering if I can just have a water siphon at the shoreline too, or if that's like not possible to that being salt water. I suppose there's only one way to find out, but ideally I guess we'd set up the cotton production up here, move things down there, make stuffing out here and sell it then there. And then we're slowly but surely going to actually be out of space here. I mean, we're going to probably look at harvesting the oil and the gas that we have and making plastic and stuff. But it feels as though that is kind of about everything. Like, the demands didn't change in the last while. We do still have a gas demand, but 10k unit, like, I don't think we're gonna make much money off it. We've learned in the tutorial that, like, initial raw products do not really make us much of any money, so we should try and steer clear of that. Even like this, like the berries weren't the wisest choice of them all. But I would like to get like some products where I need to put more effort in. And, well, toys seem to be the only thing that we can currently really reliably do. If we have a quick look at the tech tree maybe and see what all this stuff needs. What in the world is that second thing? Light fabric, for which I need dye. Which I can make dye. I mean, it's somewhat complicated, but it's doable. And I mean, the stuffing we're currently working on. Teddy bears on the other hand side need this sort of garment. Which I'm not sure how to get. I think we had that issue the last time and I was already wondering about it. Then we've got these, of course, which we're already making, the wooden trains. Not quite sure what the other thing is. Is that like metal or something? Let's have a look at glass and metallurgy. There, steel. We need steel. For which we need iron and coal. So I'm quite confident we don't have either of in our current area of operations. And what else did we have demands for? I think marbles we were able to use too, for which we need dye, and coal, which we don't have. Doll houses. Wants toy furniture and... Is it like proper tables, or is that like... Looks like furniture bases, okay. I mean, that's... I think this whole line of things is honestly very interesting to us, because dolls don't seem like the most complicated thing in the world for us to make. I mean, we've even got... Oopsies. I did not want to get a queue going. Because, I mean... The thing is, we've already got the stuffing underway. Like, that's what we're planning for currently. Then, the dye is not the most crazy thing in the world, because we do have the berries and we do have the water. We would only need to research the dye and make it somewhere, and then we could make dolls, which I guess are going to be way more profitable than doll houses. With a bit more wood production and stuff, we could probably make too. I'm kind of worried about running out of space, because you know this area that we are currently producing in is running low on space. That's a worry. But I guess, yeah, okay, we don't need doll houses currently, but dolls I think are the way to go. So, given that we're making stuffing, maybe it is time to about scheme how we are going to set up the cotton plantations up here. So, what I am going to do for the time being already is I'm going to pull up a road. I'm actually going to pull out a road right here to, you know, we'll actually connect this nicely. And this here is going to sort of somewhat be our cotton area of operations. Now, we could get a warehouse down here already. The thing is, does it cost maintenance, or like, does the building itself cost maintenance? It does. Okay, so we're gonna wait for a bit more money, I think, and then we're gonna start setting these things up. Let's see how much money we need for a start. Maybe 150k for the warehouse isn't too bad. Can we sell the raw cotton until we have the thing set up? Wool. Oh, so this is wool. This is not like garments or anything that we need to have factories for. We just need sheep. And then we could theoretically make teddy bears too. So like stuffing we can honestly make a lot of. We can make stuffing for dolls and stuffing for teddy bears, and then make teddy bears and dolls basically. So feels like a pretty good potential, especially given how much money we get out of these. It's going to be complex setting all of that up, but it would be kind of nice. Just want to confirm as well. Yeah, so coal is out here, which we don't have. We've got oil and gas and copper, and that's it. No iron, no coal. There's iron up here. Coal there. Yeah, so, I mean, in Thornstetten, we could do things, you know, but, yeah. There's also a warehouse down there. Is one of our competitors already settled there? Thornstetten Hamlet Industrial? What? That's interesting. Is that, like, belonging to the town or something? Oh, no, that's just... No, that's not who it belongs to. Yeah, I think that belongs to this guy, so he's got the license for that. Anyways, so, that's good, I think, and I feel we're somewhat going the right way. The plan is nicely set up. Now, let's keep the time going so we can make more money while planning all this through. So, I think we need a plantation. Yes, we need plantations for the cotton farms. Did the harvesters always cost us money to set up too? Ooh, that was some lag. Guess there was an autosave or something. Ooh! Bidding for things. Beef to Webams. I would very much like to take that. I've got beef. I'll give you my beef. Let's see how that goes, I guess. Nope, not getting it that easily. Okay. That went somewhat fine. One more contract for us. 230% of the usual price, you know. I think we're getting like 130, 140 here usually, so that's well above what we usually get. Feels like these contracts are really mostly worth taking unless the AI absolutely terribly badly outbids you on this kind of stuff. So we're going to do that, so you're going to make some more money off of that, which... In the short term, of course, you don't instantly get the money, which is a drawback, but once you do complete the contracts, you do get it, and I just noticed... Oh no, that wasn't... Okay, no, we've got the mill going, everything is fine, and nothing to worry about. We do even have excess water out here, which is beautiful. Now, we will need more water for the cotton farm, and I really hope that we can set that up along the shoreline here. Honestly, the cotton itself doesn't really seem to be taking much of any money from us. I think the more bigger concern is going to be the stuffing. So you're going to need toy factories for that, and even one of them, of course, costs us 600k. So it's going to be a lot that we need, and we're probably going to need another, like, industrial area with another air purifier, because we're starting to run out of space here. We can make the stuffing out there. I'm really concerned about like bears and dolls and everything in between though. Maybe like up here, but that's probably out of air purifier range. So I think we're gonna need another one eventually. PR marketing event, cost of all buildings reduced by 36% for 12 months. 36%? Wait, what? That's a lot of money. That's worth it if I even build like one toy factory, and I'm planning to build like 20. Yes, please? I mean, they're probably going to bid with me, aren't they? Yeah. Plus 150. Why does he have to increase? Oh no, plus 150 compared to mine, right? Yeah. I think we can easily go with this until like 600k or something. Without really worrying about it. Okay. Ah, they all wanted badly. I mean, it's a really good advantage, but I mean, 12 months is quite the while. And if I build like 3 toy factories, let me think about this. That's 1.8 million bucks, which like is 36% is going to save me around 540. I'd say like 600k is what it's instantly going to save me if I build 3 toy factories. Now we're going to build more than that. So I think we can afford going further. We shouldn't go too crazy, though. Oh, come on! We're getting into the realm of it is not too worth it anymore. I'm really contemplating that one now. I think we'll go one more bid, but after that, it's not worth it for us anymore, to be honest. 900k is already a load of money. Oh, God, really? I mean, if I pay more than $1 million for this, right? That's so much money. I will have to. I don't know. I mean, I will have to easily invest more than $3 million into buildings over the course of a year to make that worth it. Which doesn't seem too far off to me, to be honest. But it's a lot of money to invest in that. Oh, this is hard. I feel like I'm going too crazy on this. But we got it. For 1.05 million bucks. And now we really have to use it. Let's hope that we can somehow make proper use of this and, you know... hopefully it's going to be worth it. It's a huge investment. I am very aware of that, but fingers crossed that is going to work out just fine for us. We pay 1.05 mil, so given that we're getting a tad bit more than a third of the money off that we invest, we'll need to I'd say like 3.1 million-ish or 3 million-ish should be the break even, and I think that we can honestly reach that probably within this time. And worst case, honestly, we could theoretically consider to take out a loan just to expand even quicker within a short amount of time and make the utmost use of the money. I think one way or another it's probably going to work out fine for us. So quite a bit of a tight bidding there, but I think it is the right choice. Let me know what you think of it down below. For today, we're going to end this episode off right here. Next episode, then, going to get the big cotton set up. Then we're going to set up a bunch of toy factories, get the stuffing going, look towards getting dye on the way, getting textile on the way, and then hopefully also getting dolls made sometime soon. But for today, this has been it. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all those things out of the way, then, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.